Now that I was finally in Saffron City, I was able to take on the gym, and apparently there were two gyms there. I decided to go into the smaller one and realized that it was a fighting dojo, and I had brought in Shirahoshi with me. I didn't intend for her first encounter with another trainer to be so traumatizing, so I quickly switched her out, dealt with our opponent, and then left to check out the other gym. The bigger gym in Saffron was the official gym and specialized in psychic-type Pokémon, and apparently you also had to be a psychic to navigate it. I also found out from the first person I battled that the dojo used to be an official gym until the psychic gym beat them and they lost their official status. I decided I would go back to the dojo eventually, but for now, I had a mission to accomplish. After circling around on the transporter steps for a while, I finally made my way to the gym leader, Sabrina. For this battle, I led with Sasuke, who easily took out Kadabra in 2 bites. Next was a female Mr. Mime. I swapped over to Hikaru and had him use Dig while Mr. Mime set up car mines. The Dig fell a little short and Mr. Mime set up a barrier, and then Sabrina healed before Hikaru landed what could have been the finishing slash. Mr. Mime set up another barrier as Hikaru went for Dig again, and then baton passed to Venomoth. Despite being super effective, Rock Slide didn't really do much damage, but thanks to Venomoth consistently failing to hit Hikaru with Supersonic, he was able to land another 2 Rock Slides which were enough to knock out the giant moth. Sabrina brought back Mr. Mime, and a single slash from Hikaru was enough to finish it off. Lastly was Alakazam, and it set up Carmine as Hikaru went underground, and then it used Future Sight. However, Hikaru was able to knock it out with a single critical hit Dig, thereby winning us the Marsh badge. Along with the gym badge, Sabrina also gave us the TM for the move Carmine, which I actually kind of needed to help me figure out my way out of her gym. Since the dojo was no longer an official gym, I decided to put my focus on the next gym in Fuchsia City, and since the gates were all open, the fastest route there is to go back to Celadon and take Cycling Road. Unfortunately, the path to get there was blocked by a Snorlax. Now, I had been practicing with my Pokeflute, but apparently I still wasn't very good because the Snorlax did wake up, but he was not in a good mood. The Snorlax hit pretty hard and I kept going back to sleep as I was trying to battle it. And after many switches of my Pokemon and attempts to knock it out, I decided that my best move here was to catch the Snorlax. But if you think that that was an easy and simple solution, you are very wrong because this Snorlax put up a fight. It broke through multiple Pokeballs, and at one point I even debated using the Master Ball. I know I said I wouldn't use it, but this thing would not get out of my way. After way too many failed attempts at subduing and capturing the Snorlax, I finally had the brilliant idea of having Taichiro paralyze it, getting it just weak enough so that it wouldn't be knocked out, and then we were finally able to capture him. And I decided to name my sleepy new friend Shota. So, interesting thing about Shota. This serious-natured sleepyhead has the ability Immunity, meaning that he cannot be poisoned. This is really convenient since the gym in Fuchsia City specializes in poison-type Pokemon, but it gets even more interesting. The best way to deal with poison-type Pokemon is with Psychic-type moves. And Shota has the ability to learn Psychic from the TM that we got. Maybe Mr. Psychic was the real deal and he actually foresaw me getting Shota. That's actually really cool. Before going on to Cycling Road, I meet up with one of Professor Oak's aides again. He has another gift for me for getting 40 Pokemon registered in my Pokedex, but unfortunately I was a few Pokemon short, so I didn't end up getting the gift. I really need to get working on my Pokedex again. Anyways, I got onto Cycling Road, which was full of very mean bikers, and little Shirahoshi made her battling debut, and despite being underleveled, she won her first ever battle. There were actually a lot of very unsocial bikers on there, but between Shirahoshi, Perona, and Shota, we managed to get all the way to Fuchsia City completely unharmed.